Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mermaid look, so if you like to see what I do, just keep on watching. So I already have my hair pulled back. If you ever see like these weird little hairs, it's because I have a shag haircut and it doesn't fit in like a low ponytail. And I also pulled my bangs back with a headband. Joel the mole is out to play. And yeah, because I'm going to be doing a lot of face paint on my face. I do have a shirt on. Just so you know, because it looks like I am not wearing a shirt, but I am wearing a shirt. So yeah, I'm going to be, this is primarily going to be face paint, and I'm going to be using the Snazaroo water activated face paint. I'm going to be using, a mixtures of yellow, greens, and blues, with some white thrown in to lighten up the color so they're not quite so dark. But yeah, I'm going to first start off with, I think, the lightest color, which is yellow. So I'm going to be doing yellow along the center of my chest and kind of on like the lower half of my face. Well, like more so like the center, like the T-zone area of my face, where like one would like highlight with concealer and stuff.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Okay, now if you want to, you could put like a netted wig cap on and like do scales. I think what I'm going to do is I might do some scales right here along the forehead, but I really don't want to add any anywhere else. And I think I just might draw them on myself. I don't know what color I want to go for, so I might just work on my eyes first and then decide. I'm kind of looking a little reptilian right now, but hopefully it'll all come together in the end. Okay, so for the eyes, I kind of want to create a shape where they look really dramatically slanted. So, what colors do I want to use here? I might use like teals and then some blues. Kind of go with all of the other colors that are going on. Hop into this. This is the shade Shamrock Green from Coastal Scents. It is slightly blue, kind of more like a teal, if you could see that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go directly into this socket area here. Right up to the bridge of the nose. Start to place the shade down.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
Okay, so what I'm going to use now is I'm going to go in this shade Pinehurst from Coastal Scents. And I'm going to use this defining eyeshadow brush. It's kind of small, fluffy, angled, yet intense. I don't know. I'm going to pack that on there. And I'm really going to start defining the shape.
Nails done. Girls with their nails done now.
Okay, this isn't like a black shade. This is like almost like a brown black shade. This is the shade Silhouette from the Shanaxo The Remix palette. I think I'm just going to use this because it's the first palette I grabbed that had a dark shade in it. So let's try this color instead. Okay, the next I'm going to go into the shade Paris Green from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to use that to kind of like carve out a lighter shape on my actual lid. Then I'm just taking a small angled brush and going back into that darkest shade Silhouette that I used out of this palette right here. And I'm going to use that to define the edges along the shimmer and the mattes.
I think the girls with their nails done now.
Okay, and I might not even put on mascara because I want this to be like a almost like a dark but light mermaid at the same time type deal. So I don't know if I'm going to be putting on mascara or anything like that, but I will decide later. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Pinehurst all the way up to here, have this part be like the lighter green.
Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Okay, so I still don't know how I want to go about doing the scales color-wise, so I'm just going to contour first. I'm going to use that Shamrock Green shade to do some contour first, and then I'll go in with a darker shade. I'm going to use this angled chisel brush from Royal and Langnickel Muda Pro. So I'm just coating that brush, and then I'm going to use that to contour.
girls with their nails done.
Okay, then I'm just going to take that crease brush that I used earlier and dip it into the Pinehurst shade and then chisel this out a little further. Girls with their nails done. Okay, now I'm going to be working, I'm still holding off on the scales. I'm going to be working on my neck area because I kind of want to do like, you know how like the bellies of snakes kind of look, how they have like certain designs on them. I kind of want to do that in this area right here. I think what I'm going to start off with doing is I'm going to be mixing the yellow face paint with some white to make it really light, and then do like the square areas and then do shading and stuff. So yeah.
Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Now that I have those mapped out, I am sorry if this tutorial is taking forever. I know it's taking forever to film, so I'm sure it's going to be a fairly long tutorial, probably around half an hour. I hope not, but I mean, I'm just gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, now that I have that mapped out, I am going to start doing some shading. I want to do, let's see, brown. Actually, I have this shade sitting right here in front of me in this Shannexo, the Remix palette, the shade Buttercup, which actually might work fairly well. I'm going to shade, let's see, what parts do I want to shade? I think I want to shade like the sides and then underneath on both sides. So down, over, down, over. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a regular makeup brush for this, although a flat one. Just a flat brush, and I'm going to start shading.
girls with their nails done.
Okay, then for more shading, I'm going into the shade Terracotta right here. And I'm going to do it completely along the very edges of this.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Okay, now that that took literally forever, I'm going to go into one more dark shade. I'm not sure what this shade, oh, Need You, from that same ShanXO, the Remix palette. And I'm just going to do that on the very far outlines of the scales.
girls with their nails done.
Okay, I've decided on the scales. I think I'm going to go into the CC Beauty Cream Paint palette, and I'm taking this blue right here. I'm going to do scales along the center of my forehead. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their Okay, then I'm going to go back into my ColourPop Blue Moon palette, and I think I'm going to take the shade Fine China. And I'm just going to use that to shade some of the scales really quick.
girls with their nails done.
So I think I'm going to go in with the Mayron Clan White cream paint and do some like dot details. I want to make it look a little more mermaid because I feel like it's looking way too dragon for my liking. So I'm just going to add some like, maybe some dots in some areas.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Okay, I'm quite close to done now. I'm going to take the shade Laser from the BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette. I'm going to use that to quickly highlight the highest points of my cheekbones. I'm just using my finger. Going to lightly drag it along the contour area so it kind of makes that pop a little more. Going to pop some of that on my nose. Right here. And I'm going to apply quite a bit around my lips. And when I say around my lips, not just the Cupid's bow, I'm going to go all the way around. On the top and bottom. Now I'm going to add some more white dots to where I added the highlighter real quick. Not too many, just a few. Okay, so I have this Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit lipstick in the shade Darkness Falls. It's a dark blue. I'm going to put this on the center of my lips. Then I'm going to use my finger to blend it. A little more for the center. Okay, then I'm going to throw on my wig and then see how I'm liking it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think the wig helped to kind of make it more mermaidy. We're gonna say it did. We're gonna say it did. Okay, so yeah, that is the final look. Yes, I think I'm happy with this. Okay, so yes, this is the final look. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, or if you want to, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.